Okay, we're going again. Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going live.
Oh,
For this shit, I'm going live.
You gonna go live in the Discord for us too, or what?
Oh
No,
shit,
we're
I
good.
do have to do that.
I was wondering. I was like, I don't know if he's just still getting it ready or what.
Nah, we just gotta blind commentate.
Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Old. We're good. We see it.
Tell me when you're live, big boy.
We're live.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to week 2 of season 4 of the DSA. We have an exciting matchup here, starting off the week with Critter Crew versus the Warp Zone Warriors. I'm Nathan, joined here with my co-host.
Matthew. How you doing
What are you
today,
looking
Nathan?
for? Oh,
Oh.
I'm doing great.
But as for what I'm looking for, I'm looking for hopefully a recap, not even a recap, a replication of last week, where all the games are pretty close, but like still to the line where anything could happen, especially in the 7th inning.
Yeah, I do think this is going to be a great matchup, and I will correct myself. I was looking at our stat table wrong. It is the Royals versus the Warp Zone Warriors tonight. The Royals pretty synonymous with Critter Crew, as they're both pretty big talkers. But anyway, just wanted to correct myself there. But yeah, I'm looking for a pretty close game here. As the Warp Zone Warriors are trying to find a little bit of a new identity here in season 4 after winning it all last season.
Absolutely, especially after seeing last game where I believe they were absolutely destroyed. It's like it was not even a close game, but with how the Royals have been playing without any big power hitters, if they could be able to score, or at least replicate what happened against last week. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think the Royals, they're going with a very similar team this season. And it actually ended up working out for the better against Critter Crew last week. I think, a big part of this, and I know that our Around the Shroom segment with Dawson and Spivey kind of touched on this, is that, the talent is more spread out this season. And I think that we're going to see that play more of a factor as these weeks go on. And the Royals might be able to capitalize on that, going with the same team as they always do, but maybe with the talent spread, maybe they'll actually be able to put it together this season and figure it out.
I agree. Just to continue on with what you said, but now with the teams being more spread out, how chemistry is going to play out, especially with, I believe, the Warriors having very limited chemistry, but with the Royals, even though it's as weird as it sounds, how they're really stacked with all their different types of chemistry with the orange and blues.
Yeah, I mean, these teams have found very creative ways to put together their chemistry. And I think, both of these teams are finding a way around that. How the Royals trying to form just more of this almost Pianta Toad-esque team like they did last season. And the Warp Zone Warriors really leaning into more of the blue chemistry. But they did kind of get snubbed of Blue Toad by the Royals in the draft. So they're having to work around that with Green Toad and just the normal old Toad. So I definitely like where they're going in the direction, but I would love to see them make some moves to maybe improve their roster a little bit across the board.
Honestly, it's great. It's weird to see how the teams were constructed, but now with our different, at least the 10-week schedule we have, how teams are able to look how to improve their teams, especially with the trade deadline, I believe, in week 7, whether they look to improve their team or stay with how they believe is best for the culture, or even just how they'll play together.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for Warp Zone Warriors is the departure of Coach JT going on, becoming a GM of his own team. And I think we're probably seeing some of the effects of that with, the draft being a little bit lackluster, if you will, from Warp Zone Warriors. But as I say that, it looks like we're ready to head on down to the field here. Looks like the players are all warmed up and getting ready to take the field now.
I'm ready if you're ready, so let's begin.
let's get on down there to the first time ever playing at good old Luigi's Mansion, notorious for its great whiskey and great parties, but also a little bit spooky at times.
But I'm really interested to see how I don't think we've ever had to deal with this, but tall grass, or at least taller than average grass, how it affects outfielders.
Yeah, well, not going to see it there as Toad will lead off with an out straight to Pianta out there. And I think, we're seeing all three Piantas here in the game. And I think this is the first time since potentially season 1 that we've actually seen this, as Olivia was able to get over there and make a play.
Yes, it's weird seeing all the Piantas in one team, especially with both of them, two of them being on one team and the other, and one of them getting out by Olivia. But looks like Mario would just hit a quick loop single to near center field.
Yeah, Mario looking to kind of make a name for himself after being traded away from Pipe Dream, now known as Dreamboat, last season. Trying to be a little bit more consistent of a hitter, and he's gonna get out there. So a pretty quick inning there for the Royals in the field. So now we're gonna get to see him take the box here.
Absolutely, especially time to see how well Blue Pianta could can make up after last week, after I believe giving up 7 runs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Will he be able to bounce back, or will he be stuck in that bad pitching state, in that bad state of mind?
Yeah. I will say last week he was playing against a starred Peter, which maybe led to some of those runs being given up. But as a whole, you just can't let the players get on base, and that's exactly what he's done here with the first two hitters in this lineup. And Daisy straight out to Baby Peach out there. So
Yes, but it's gonna be a great factor, especially to see how Peach, who was starred, unable to cash in there on the RBI chance. But it's still only the first inning. But quick trying to pick off at second base Blue Pianta. But like I was saying, Daisy, beg your pardon, Daisy. Ooh, great double play was caught by Blue Critter and Blue Shy Guy. Honestly,
yeah, and Blue Shy Guy out there on second base getting some. The Shy Guys around the league here are getting some work this season in the field. I think we haven't really seen them out there since season 1. I think. And I think people are trying to kind of find their way around them, as they are pretty versatile players all around. And Daisy making a great sexy play there and getting the out at first.
yes, to kind of reiterate what you were saying. I know last week I was kind of dogging on Blue Shy Guy, who just gets the quick out, but how he could improve after last week, even though he gave up a couple errors, or even being too short and letting balls go over above his head, how he can improve this game. See if he can make up for last week's mistakes.
And speaking for making up for last week, Blue Yoshi there not able to get anything going. So that's 2 very quick innings for the Warp Zone Warriors in the box. So they're really gonna have to find something if they want to get their offense going. They're gonna have to find some kind of spark. As they're just going to have to keep playing defense for now until they can get back around to the top of their order.
But what a sexy play by Blue Critter to not allow that ball, to sneak through the left infield. But now we have...
Ooh! He'll be able to hit it deep, but Baby Peach and the Green Toad out there just so quick, able to get there in time and make a play.
Yes, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the second largest field that we have in the DSA.
I believe that is correct. I think it's not the second largest deepest to center, but it is the second largest, I think, all the way around the outfield. So, with that said, though, not quite as many hazards whenever you're looking at getting it over the wall out there. It's more just a fence. So,
absolutely. I think the biggest factor right now, I believe, what we mentioned earlier, is without having that many power hitters, who's gonna step up? Who's gonna be able to sneak it in with those bloop singles or causing the infield to have errors? But unfortunately, the power block does not have an impact there.
Yeah, I think you said it. I mean, bloop singles and stuff I mean, those type of hits are going to be what's going to drive this game. You know, it's not going to be the big power hitters. I think if anything, you know, each team might get away with one like sneaky home run from a player you just don't expect. But I think for the most part, they're just going to have to rely on these singles and get them going. But both teams right now struggling to find that sweet spot of the bat.
Absolutely. But so far, we only have 1 strike, 1 out. And Yellow Pianta struggling to get it over the plate. Already throwing 2 balls. But Toad does not get it that far out.
He was trying to power hit and a great buddy toss there by the blue Toad out there. Able to recognize that banana peel coming in and able to get it over to Drake to make the play.
I believe this is Olivia at the plate, correct? He's charging up. Takes first pitch strike.
Ooh, what a hit there.
Late item, but Olivia able to sneak into second base.
Yeah, great running there, great hit. You know, Olivia is probably one of the more better coached players in the league, but ooh, and a double play. Wow. Speaking of coaching, the third base coach there telling Olivia to run after a little shortstop play at. I don't know what her thought process there was.
I don't believe you should blame Olivia there. It's honestly the third base coach for telling her to run. Like, even though it was like a slight hit in the infield, I don't think you should take that risk to run even just to advance to third. As shown right here, where it's a double play. But nonetheless, great play by Blue Critter to recognize the mistakes made by the Royals.
Yeah, Blue Pianta going to try to go deep, but just not able to get under it enough, and or maybe, my bad, gets under it a little too much and just hits it straight up in the air. For pretty easy out for Olivia out there.
Mario with the great hit, but leans a bit foul. Hopefully, you can make it up in the second at bat.
Oh yeah, and a great hit there.
Just sneaks it above Daisy.
Yeah, and able to get 2 from that. So now you got a runner in scoring position, and I think that's Blue Critter up. Yes, and I mean, you got to get something going here. Like, this has to be your moment to make a hit.
Absolutely. And the ball sneaks over Daisy's head again and scores Mario.
Yeah, and a great star usage there.
Blue Critter going for 3.
Wow. And a triple there from Blue Critter. I think a little bit of an error out there by Blue Toad in the outfield. Didn't see what happened, but he was struggling to pick up the ball. Maybe losing it in the tall grass or something.
I believe so, but also he probably got scared just from the fireballs flying over him. I mean, if that were me in the outfield, knowing that there's fire coming at me, it's like you gotta duck. Safety over scoring the play, but proves fatal because now Blue Critter just scores with, I believe that is not right.
It should be Dawson out there in the field. And, you know, I am kind of shocked that they allow the fire ability on this field, given that grass, I mean, it looks alive, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's still very flammable. And, you know, Luigi being so gracious to let us use his front yard for the field, you know, I'm sure he's not happy about that fire being thrown around as double play happens there to finally get out of that inning.
Absolutely. I can't imagine the amount of insurance that he has to pay just to prevent any damages to his property. But finally, after the 4th inning, we have 2 scores.
Ooh.
And great play by Blue Shy Guy.
Yeah. I mean, just like I said, the Shy Guys in general, just getting usage out there, and Blue Shy Guy showing that he can play second base and maybe showing that he's improved a little bit from last week after all those errors that he had.
Absolutely. And Daisy with another hit. Oh, beg your pardon. I did not think Baby Peach was able to like snag that. But great play nonetheless.
Yeah, Baby Peach able to get her done there. But now we got the red yogurt here trying to get something going and doing what he does best, and that's hitting singles.
But not only great single, but great usage from the green shield to knock the ball, I believe, out of... That was Green Toad. Red Toad, another great hit to advance the runner.
And now you got a Yellow Pianta who we know he loves to hit big power shot, but can he get it over the wall is a big question if he does decide to do that.
A daring attempt from Blue Pianta to try to pick off.
Oh!
Oh!
And he gets struck out by his brother. So, I believe that was just a slider there. Wow. I mean, you gotta have that hit there. If you're, I'm sure the Royals coach, GM, Bryce is probably pretty unhappy with that play right there.
Yes, I agree. You gotta make a play there, because I believe you're down 2 runs, and so far it's already the top of the 5th. You only have 3 more innings to make a play, but hard to see what can happen with what's going on. Sorry, but great play by Red Pianta.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Toad here stepping up. I mean, 2 outs. Chance to just get something going here, and he's gonna do just that.
Oh, one of the ghosts is affecting the players.
Yeah, Olivia getting scared by a ghost there. A little bit of, a little bit spooky. I would be scared if I was out there myself seeing a ghost like that pop up.
I did not expect the ghost to have such a big impact, but great use from the Boo item to possibly score in the Toad. Oh,
not quite able to get there. Third base coach playing a little bit safer there. Oh, they're trying to squeeze. Oh. Okay. Well,
what a successful steal from Blue Pianta.
Oh, and now they're really trying to squeeze with no item, but it works out.
That's.
I mean, Yellow Pianta just needs to go to first there, and that's. I guess no one was there to cover the bag, but now you got bases loaded with Blue Critter up. And he's just gonna hit a little blooper over to Blue Pianta trying to go home. I don't know what madness is going on right now, but
oh, the chaos is going on. Just such a weird turn of events. First, 2 stealing, then the bunt, and Blue Critter managing to get that little single just to score.
Yeah,
I'm just confused at what happened.
I don't know what is going on there. Yellow Pianta again, just letting the team down there by trying to go to third base instead of just running over to first. Or, I mean, Double Cup Toad could have just picked up the ball and tagged Mario. She didn't even have to buddy toss it. So I don't know what the thought process there was, but I think some fielding coaching might be in store for the next practice of the Royals.
Absolutely. And wow, what a great shell.
Yeah.
And Blue Toad manages to sneak into first.
Yeah, one of the greatest, or probably one of the best shell timings possible is just no one was there to cover first. Get Blue Toad out.
Absolutely. But right now, we have the Royals trying to somehow rally back from the chaos that ensued the previous inning, down 3 runs. But Olivia leaned foul with her hit. And a strikeout!
Oh my gosh, and Blue Pianta gets it done on the mound there. That's the second strikeout this game, and I don't know what he's doing differently, but
honestly, after getting embarrassed by Dreamboat last week, you could see the determination to improve.
Yeah, I mean, the Warp Zone Warriors are coming out. They're showing a pretty strong defense here right now. It's just a question of whether their offense can just stay going in this game.
Absolutely. With only 2 innings left to score, the the Royals trying to make a difference, but blue shot guy manages to get on base real quick.
And you got Blue Yoshi, not known for his hitting, but gonna get it down there and able to get it on base. So good little single from him. Green Toad bouncing on that head to get up into the box. Oh, the blue shot guy. Oh, you wanted to squeeze in.
Yes, but great beg your pardon, great realization by the third base coach to stop him from running. Because if he ran, I am pretty sure he would have been thrown out.
Oh yeah, for sure. They were getting it there. Ooh, but you know, great that you got a run. But I was just gonna touch on the fact that Baby Peach being in this lineup is probably one of the worst things that you can see. I mean, you just don't love to have her in there on the batting order, but and I think that's why right there.
Absolutely. But the Warriors scoring another run. What's it called? Batted in by Toad. It looks like Yellow Pianta's coming out for Daisy.
Yeah, and ooh. So now you got Piantas in the middle infield there. I mean, they can get it done, but not the greatest fielders in the game. They do make errors from time to time, but we got all 3 Piantas standing there in the middle of infield right now.
I'm so confused of who's on base, who's actually fielding.
Yeah.
But
if you just look at the ones with gloves on.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
big
they're all
hands
just
nonetheless.
they're all just standing there doing a little dancey dance and and the item.
Did Yellow Pianta get the ball confused with the bomb? What happened there?
I think he was trying to avoid the bomb and just missed the ball entirely because of it. And Daisy is tired of this inning, ready to get out. Let's see if he does it again. He does it again!
Oh my... Yellow Pianta, what are you doing? Oh, it's just absolute chaos. I don't know what Yellow Pianta's doing there at shortstop.
I don't know, but if you're the Royals, you're probably reconsidering every life decision you've ever made at this point.
Babe.
Oh, wow. And giving up 4 runs there. I think, part of this is also just that the Warp Zone Warriors have just kind of found a groove. They found a way to score. But we'll have to wait and see at the end of the game on the box score.
And Felix going deep.
Yeah.
Will he get there? And the ball falls. Great item. Felix going for 3.
Wow, and he's going to do it. He's going to get 3 there. Man, I don't know what to think of that. And Toad's going to get there.
Great play from Toad, but looks with only 1 out, looks like the Royals are trying to somehow fight back down 7 runs.
All right, now you got Daisy up. Starred Daisy at that, trying to get something going here.
Honestly, I can't say. It's too early to tell, but the ball drops for a fair. But Felix, unaware of the drop, stays at third base.
Yeah, maybe just a little scared of what might happen if he tries to go. Probably wondering if he had the speed or not. But I mean, honestly, good comms from the third base coach there.
And Blue Pianta again managed to get the ball down, but Felix still doesn't run.
I mean, third base coach is just trying to load up the bases here for double cup Toad. And gonna be able to get a base hit. That might be 2 actually. Yeah, that's gonna be 2. But Red Pianta caught in a rundown here, and he's gonna get out. Not knowing what to do. Oh man.
Really bad game awareness right there from Red Pianta.
Yeah, I mean, if he just
Go
would have
ahead.
committed one way, if he just would have kept going to third, I think he would have been fine to make it. I don't know why he turned around.
Absolutely, but really letting down his team with that poor decision.
Ooh,
But
and Toad gonna make the play there.
devastating. With only one inning left, can the Royals somehow find a way to crawl back, or do you think the Warriors will extend their lead after having a hot streak in the sixth inning?
I mean, I think the Warriors, they'll probably be able to hold them here to 0, maybe 1 run. But I think the bigger question is going to be, are they going to be able to get anything going in the bottom of the seventh to pull this back? I mean, they're going to have to score 5 runs, and I just don't know if they're going to be able to do it.
Yes, but what a great double from Green Toad, bringing up Baby Peach to the plate.
Yeah, and smart move there not to swing at it from Daisy. Probably knowing what her star pitch is going up around her, and she's trying to go deep. Oh, and the shell comes down.
Honestly, these past 2 innings, just great uses of the items, but it looks like Daisy's already starting to get tired.
And I almost wonder, I mean, who's going to come in for Daisy whenever she comes out? I mean, we might be seeing it here, honestly. Oh!
Oh, wow.
God, I didn't even see that happen.
And Daisy does indeed come out.
Oh, and it's going to be Girth coming in. So, doesn't really mess up any chemistry or anything. But you do have a me on the mound, which, me's have done okay in the league at pitching.
I don't think so. If you're allowing another run to score. But
Well,
honestly, I believe Daisy had to fight through, like not to come out. But poor choice by the coach to bring out Daisy. I think Daisy, a tired Daisy, would be better than a fully rested me.
yeah.
In my opinion.
I would say that you get the star ability with Daisy, but we've seen that doesn't really always work out. As both times that a player has hit the star ability, they've gotten on base. So.
Absolutely.
Oh, and you were talking about it, but Girth strikes out Blue Critter.
After letting up a run, I think it's great that he managed to strike out end the inning and give the Royals a chance to somehow come back down 7 runs. We have Blue Toe leading, what's it called, as leadoff hitter.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a part of your lineup that you like to see. It's just this kind of more consistent portion, and I mean, that's going to be at least 2 here for Blue Toad, maybe even 3 if he can stretch it. Oh, and the Ghost
impacting the play.
Yeah, Blue Toad able to get all the way to third there, and Blue Pianta getting tired now. Ooh, and a good hit there,
and Toad does not run. Oh,
now he
changes
does.
Changes his mind last second and still manages to score the run. Questionable running, but still manages to score. But honestly, what a start to a rally right here with the bottom three of the order.
Yeah, but I mean, here's your problem, right? You finally get Blue Pianta off the mound, who you've been struggling to hit off of, and here comes Mario. So just as everyone figured out how to hit off Blue Pianta, they switch it up and bring a new pitcher out. Ooh. Blue Critter getting 1.
Questionable choice not to go for the double play, but it's still an out nonetheless. Just 2 more outs before the end of the game.
Oh, and Felix. Oh, but the power block comes down, but it also hits Olivia, and that's a double play by Baby Peach to end the game. Wow.
Unfortunate use of the item. Just used it just a little bit too late, affecting your own team. But what a great way to end the game. After last week, where go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, like this is a completely different team than what we saw last week against a Dreamboat, I would say.
Absolutely. This is a team that this is a team from last season that we were expecting to see last week, where you're scoring, you're great pitching, great scores, great batting, but Blue Critter, the MVP of the game with the 120, and then Mario, Blue Pianta, up there, high 80s.
Yeah, I mean, I think starring Baby Peach was a very interesting choice coming into this. No blue critter available, but I mean, it almost seems like now you have an interesting situation if you're the Warp Zone Warriors because you're no longer technically the bottom of the league, and I mean this win might impact kind of how you approach the trades moving forward. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I would just say I love to see this kind of parity, if you will, in the league. That you have the Royals beating Critter Crew and then turning around and losing to a Warp Zone Warriors team that struggled last week against Dreamboat.
Absolutely. It's going to be hard to see how the Royals come back from this. Just after, like you said, being Critter Crew, but then somehow losing to what many thought would be the worst team in the league. But honestly, great effort from the Warriors, bounce back from Dreamboat. And now the stats for the Royals.
Yeah, I mean, no one really just stepping up in this game. Double Cup Toad trying her best, but a Star Daisy just not able to get anything done.
Absolutely. It's hard to see when your best player is Double Cup Toad, but I don't know if you should be happy that you have one of the a player beg your pardon. What's it called? One of your not so best players standing up to the plate, trying to lead your team, but kind of you have to be disappointed in Daisy, your captain, especially Starred, not being able to lead what a captain should be doing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Royals, you're definitely rethinking everything moving forward. But this is definitely a pretty hard fall after beating Critter Crew last week. But we'll just have to wait and see what they do to make adjustments moving forward. But if that's it from you, I think we're done here and getting ready for the next game.
Absolutely. Looking forward to Dreamboat and Fall Out Boys for the second game.
Yeah, you'll love to see it. Well, with that said, I've been Nathan.
I've been Matthew.
I hope you have a good night.
Good night.